Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to the barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Halloween to you.
Halloween. Football.
Yeah.
Good Halloween.
Yeah, Monday Night Football, Halloween, all going on here in Jessup and Wayne County. And something special is going to be going on at JC Stadium tonight for Halloween for the ball game. We got the folks in here that know all about it. Who do we have, Bob?
We got high school principal Brett McDaniel and athletic director Justin McDonald in to talk about this event, Trunk Tender Treat. Again, it is Halloween. Kids are not trick-or-treating, but you can get in the game if you're 10 and under in costume with a free adult admission, and they've got a special event called Trunk Tent or Treat. So I'll let high school principal Brett McDaniel and athletic director Justin McDonald explain what all was taking place at the stadium.
Well, we just wanted to make this a community event, and it's a big football game, obviously, for the football team, for our school and our community. This has a lot of implications on it for second and third place and a home football game. So just an opportunity. A lot of people are going to be coming into town, be moving around town. So we thought it might be a good idea to try to do, put a tent up or do a trunk and do trick-or-treating at the stadium, around the stadium, so that, parents and students and kids have a little bit safer place to trick-or-treat. Just, again, trying to do something to, get a lot of involvement and some excitement in the football game tonight, but trying to provide an opportunity for people to be safer as people come in from out of town and come to the ball game and be traveling around town. You can get, kind of like Coach McDonald said, it's a one-stop shop. You can get a lot of things done in one place. So hopefully we can get a big crowd and have a good good support for the trunk or tent or treat, whichever way you want to go, and get some folks in the ball game to come cheer on those jackets tonight.
Ever since we found out this game was going to be on Halloween, they've been promoting this event, and we've been trying to help out. They're asking for school clubs, teams, churches, businesses, community groups to set this up. We got any idea how many people are participating tonight?
I think there's around 20 signed up so far, so obviously we can take a lot more, so they need to contact Katie Ward or Megan Elliott at the high school and get them signed up.
Okay, there's prizes for the best setup. Is that correct? Right. They can't hear you shake your head, Coach.
That's correct.
That was Coach McDonald just speaking. Dr. McDaniel was speaking just before then.
This is radio. You got to speak up. But anyway,
Now, is this going to be
Slow-moving
inside
Monday.
and outside the gate? Is it going to be
Outside the
both?
gate.
Outside the gate. Everything's going to be set up outside, okay?
Correct.
And what about the admission for the kids who come in costume?
If they're 10 or under and they're dressed in a costume and they have to come in with a paying adult. So
Okay.
obviously we don't want parents dropping kids off that are under 10 in a costume, let them come in the game without an adult. So they have to come through with a adult that have purchased a ticket. Tickets are on sale at Sheffield's today. They'll be on sale at the high school from 11:30 to 1:30, and then they'll be on sale at the gate through GoFan or cash. So there's a chance to buy them prior to the game. They're on sale GoFan too right now, so there's a chance to buy them prior to the game or buy them at the game. But they do need to come in with an adult and be dressed in costume, 10 and under.
Okay, hopefully a great crowd will show up, and there's going to be a bunch of candy, prizes. Like I said, we're just trying to get everybody to come to this football game because you mentioned very important ball game because it does determine if we're going to be at home or on the road in round one. And there's a lot of cost differential with playing at home than this on the road. Is that correct?
There's a lot of mystique about playing at JC Stadium too. So we're excited about the opportunity for tonight. We're going to be, trying to pump the kids up today and get them ready for the football game tonight. We've got rally rags that we've purchased for the first 100 students that walk through the gate and get in the swarm section. So just trying to make it as a hostile environment for Burke County as we can, and if everybody shows up and is loud and shows their support, I think we can make it pretty miserable in Burke County tonight.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a memorable night. Like I said, last time we played Burke County on a Halloween night, we won a region championship. So hopefully, deja vu, we can win this. Not going to win a region championship, but we got a chance to get a home playoff game against a very good football team. Burke County brings a very good football team. I was looking at their resume this year. The quarterback's 6'5", 200-some pounds, can fling it pretty good. Got two good running backs. So it's going to be a big challenge tonight at JC Stadium. Hopefully everybody will come out and support the Jackets.
That's what we're looking for.
And as a Wayne County High School fan, I've heard this from other folks also, that we want to thank y'all for keeping where people can buy tickets either at Sheffield's or at the gate with cash and don't have to use that Atlanta company GoFan, and that y'all give it both ways. Folks can use GoFan if they want to, or they can buy tickets if they want to with cash either at Sheffield's or at the gate. And there's a lot of folks out there who appreciate that. I know that GoFan gives a lot of money back to the Georgia High School Association, and nothing we can do about that. But locally, at least we can still buy tickets.
I will say this going into the playoffs. So obviously, all playoff games has to be run through GoFan.
Yeah, I know
so,
it goes through them on the
so
playoff.
that
game.
first round playoff game, as we said, hopefully here in Jessup, that'll be GoFan only. So
yeah,
go ahead and get people
or anything in the playoffs.
So,
anything in the playoffs would be just GoFan. But from a local standpoint, we appreciate that. I know that GoFan gives a lot of money to Georgia High School Association. You can hear it on the sponsorship of the state events and stuff like that. But locally, we can still buy tickets with good old hard cash, and us Wayne County fans appreciate that we don't have to use this Alpharetta company for and send all that money out of town. Okay. Just thank you.
We'll see y'all tonight. What time's the event begin at the stadium?
The trunk or treating starts at 5:30, so we'll be 5:30 till right up near game time.
Okay, 5:37.
Yeah,
7 o'clock.
Kick off at 7 o'clock. That is a change from our normal Friday night time. Is usually 7:30, but tonight it'll be 7 o'clock. So pack up a little early and get there a few minutes early to get your seats, but we'll save a seat for you. We got one for everybody, so we want to fill up the seats and standing room only around the track and make it as a memorable night as we can.
I don't know what they think those 30 minutes are going to do, because that last Thursday night, the band still got home late. Football team got home late. So I don't know what they think 30 minutes is going to do, but whatever. That's weird. Who decided 30 minutes?
I think Coach Shaw and the coach from up there, Burke, decided to do it a little bit earlier just because they're traveling so far, to try to give them an opportunity to get back home. If we have the same referees that we had Thursday night that are trying to get graded for high school playoff games and throw 37 penalties. And it ain't gonna matter what time what time we get on the bus or what time they get back home.
30 minutes of extra sleep, we can all appreciate that, though.
That was a frustrating night over Southeast Boyd.
Yeah,
I never saw so much laundry on the field.
I talked to one of the referees I knew after the ball game, and he said that that was part of it. They were getting graded by Georgia High School, and there was a Georgia High School representative on the sidelines over there, so we kind of knew what we were doing.
Hopefully they got a grade of F. That's what they should have got. That's the grade they get, F.
I told him after the game they better go ice their arm in the training room, or they're going to have Tommy John surgery from throwing them.
I asked Coach Shaw this. I did the coach show last night. I said, "Did you ever get the total of how many yards were penalized?" He said, "We're still working on that."
The calculator gave out.
Yeah, I think the calculator ran out of batteries.
That's crazy. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, looking forward to tonight's game. Like I said, it's been a fun year at JC Stadium with the lights and everything. And like I said, we've been unbeaten at home. Coach Shaw is appreciative of the fans. This is an electric atmosphere. Kids really enjoy it. So hopefully we'll have an electric atmosphere tonight and get a big win.
I think it's going to be great. I even talked to Mr. Hershey, our band director, Friday, and I think they've got something planned for halftime, too, to enhance the ambiance of what's going on at JC Stadium tonight. So, I think that they're, Coach Shaw has talked about it before, how even like the overtime game we played against New Hampstead, he wanted to be on that end where the kids were and where the student section was. The student section moved down, and our band was down there cranking it up and making it hard for New Hampstead. So I know that, our cheerleaders do a great job and the band does a great job. And we're excited about the opportunity for Coach Shaw and the football team, but I think it's going to be a great atmosphere tonight and a great time. So,
I know the ticket sales were on sale early for this ball game. I think they were selling them last week, and everything I've heard, the ticket sales have been pretty good. So it should be a big crowd tonight. Looking forward to it. So we're just encouraging the kids. Like I said, I know parents, if you're in that bind, you just bring those kids to JC Stadium for trick or treating and get a lot of candy and be in costume and go in the game free with the paid adult. So hopefully a lot of people take that advantage. So appreciate you guys coming in.
All right, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you much.
All right. Principal Brett McDaniel, Athletic Director Justin McDonald, our special guest here on the world-famous Butch and Bob, talking about tonight's Wayne County football game. We got more guests in the green room, so stay tuned.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Mostly cloudy this morning, becoming mostly sunny this afternoon, a gusty south wind, a 50% chance of showers, slight chance of afternoon thunderstorms, highs mid-70s. Stays mostly cloudy, upper 50s for tonight. Then mostly sunny, upper 70s for tomorrow, mid-50s tomorrow night. Wednesday, mostly sunny, highs, upper 70s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob show. And, Bob, we got some more guests?
Food drive.
Food drive. Just introduce yourself, and let's talk about what kind of food drive we're having.
All right. Good morning. I'm Cindy Hughes with First Horizon Bank.
All right, Cindy, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Colin Thorpe with the Good Samaritan Center.
All right. So tell us about the food drive. What's going on?
So what we have going on, we have a food drive at First Horizon Bank, Community Food Drive. It goes through November the 10th, and donations can be dropped off at our office at 175 South Macon Street. If you have donations and you can't get out of your car, if you'll give us a call at 912-415-6000, we can come out to your car and gather the donations for you. This is what we're accepting for Good Samaritan Center. We're asking that the foods be in date and in good packaging, bagged or canned beans, soup, bags of rice, boxed or canned potatoes, gravy packets, dessert mixes, canned fruit, canned vegetables, boxed macaroni and cheese, cereal, canned yams, bagged or boxed stuffing, and cranberry sauce. And so these are typical holiday type items that people may have trouble, getting this time of year. There's a lot of need out there. And so we're excited to be able to help with this in the community and help the Good Samaritan Center.
Okay. Tell us about the Good Samaritan. A lot of people don't know what the Good Samaritan Center is.
The Good Samaritan Center is a local food pantry. It was established in 1991. It's a Christian-based ministry. It was founded basically in support of the Ministerial Association of Wayne County. There was a lot of need that churches were having to face with food and financial services. So the Good Samaritan Center was founded, in effect, to handle those needs as a centralized location. Again, founded in 1991. The original founders did not, of course, since they were early in a beginning stage, didn't have the support that we have now. It's been going on, like I say, over that long period of time. We've gotten the support of the community, the churches, corporate supporters, civic groups, and, of course, banks like Cindy's here have supported us very, very well.
And where's it located at?
It's located at 395 Southwest Broad Street, across from the cabinet shop, in fact, on Southwest Broad Street.
And they take donations all year long, is that correct?
We take donations all year long. Food drives are a big source of our donations. Matter of fact, along with Cindy's, Calvary Baptist Church has an annual food drive at this time of year. And it's the Jeanette Moody Memorial Food Drive. She was one of the original founders of the Good Samaritan Center, and every year, like I say, at this time, they have a huge drive. They've really been they and a number of churches, I'd say just about every church in this community has supported the Good Samaritan Center. Another big drive happens around Mother's Day each year. It's the postal workers. You probably remember that. You'll see a flyer in your mailbox. They'll actually put the announcement and the bag in your mailbox so that you can bag up canned goods or whatever you want to donate, and they will actually spread that out amongst several food pantries in the community, ours included.
Or they call it the Stamp Out Hunger Drive.
Pardon?
They call it the Stamp Out Hunger Drive.
Yep, that's
Postal
exactly,
Service, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay, and the Good Samaritan Center, can they drop off anytime? Because I know you don't have folks there all the time.
No, and typically if you drop off to our facility, there's no one there. It would be best to contact someone in the organization, because it may or may not be there when we arrive at the scene. So.
Yeah, so just don't drop it off. So you can contact with the Good Samaritan Center, and they'll let you know.
Exactly.
But y'all having that big food drive at First Horizon. Cindy, once again, tell us how people can drop off food and when and all that kind of stuff.
So we're at 175 South Macon Street. A lot of people still, it's the old SunTrust Bank, and a lot of people still associate us with that. We're not part of that company anymore, but we are still in the same building, 175 South Macon Street. And again, if you have donations and they're too much for you, that you can't get out of your car, if you'll give us a call, 912-415-6000 is our office number, and we'll be glad to come out and get them for you.
Okay, and they drop off when to when?
We're open from 9 to 4 during the week and 9 to 6 on Friday. And anytime.
Going on now through what?
November the 10th.
November the 10th. So
yes.
Drop off that food for the Good Samaritan Center.
Yes.
And drop it off at First Horizon in downtown Jessup at the intersection of Macon and Plum Streets.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we wish y'all the best.
Well,
thank you for
Anytime
having
y'all want
us.
to come in here and talk about the Good Samaritan Center, we'd love to have you on.
Well,
Okay.
I'd like to mention that the school system is a huge supporter of ours too. And this time of year again will be the time when the school children and teachers will be really, really supporting Good Samaritan Center. So we'd like to thank them as well.
Sounds good. Bob, anything else for our guest? All right. Y'all have a good day and good luck with the food drive.
Thank you.
You're
Yes,
helping
on
a
that.
lot of folks out.
Thank you for having us.
All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup. We'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Buddy Carter is fighting back against Biden's runaway inflation.
You know, as I travel throughout the district, people are coming up to me and they're concerned about inflation. We've got to solve this. And the way we solve it, first of all, we stop spending. Secondly, we've got to unleash American energy. Thirdly, we've got to end these burdensome regulations that are drowning our businesses.
And Buddy Carter will defend Americans by putting an end to China's economic meddling.
In the case of China, we've got to end our economic dependence on them, especially for health care. That is something that we need to be providing here in our country and not being reliant. It is important for our national security. I'll be a direct check to the Biden administration and bring accountability to the federal government. My commitment to you is an economy that is strong, a nation that is safe, a future that is free, and a government that is accountable.
Buddy Carter for Congress.
I'm Buddy Carter, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Buddy Carter for Congress.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world famous Butch and Bob show, right here on WIFO, Big Dog Country Radio, here on this Halloween. That's right, Halloween going on today. Got trick-or-treating beginning, I believe Bob said the official time here in Wayne County is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. As you can go door to door here to the residents here in Jessup and Wayne County. And, of course, you got the trunk, tent, or treat going on starting at 5:30 at JC Stadium, getting ready for the ball game. And, Bob, the Chamber of Commerce usually comes on here after the Scarecrows Among Us, or no, it's the Downtown Development, it's the DDA that comes in and talks about that, about who the winners are in the Scarecrows Among Us contest, but they were not able to be here today, and so they went ahead and send in the winners of the Scarecrows Among Us, and let's go over the winners of that Scarecrow.
It's the Chamber of Commerce.
It's the Chamber. It's not DDA.
Chamber of Commerce and Kiwanis Club joint program.
I couldn't remember if it was Chamber or DDA.
It's Scarecrow Among Us contest. Chamber and the Kiwanis Club co-sponsor this event. But the school winner is Jessup Elementary, group winner Jessup Bar Association, business winner City of Jessup, and People's Choice Award Comores. So prizes can be picked up at the Chamber of Commerce, cash prizes for all the categories. So congratulations to the winners again. Always a fun event. A lot of people I see downtown taking pictures of their favorite scarecrows. Right. So just a good event by the Chamber and Kiwanis Club. So appreciate them putting that on every year.
Okay.
I heard you say somebody texted in. The last day of early voting is this Friday.
This Friday. Couldn't remember if it was Friday or Saturday. This Friday.
They've already had the 2 Saturdays. There's no more Saturday voting.
Okay.
It's Monday through Friday, and then the big election's Tuesday. We're 8 days away from Election Day.
Okay. So the person who texted in is this Friday, last day of early voting. And somebody wanted to know how many children age 10 and under are permitted with paying adults. Well,
as many as they want. Anybody that's a 10 and under in a costume, paid adult, gets in free.
But can one adult bring in 8, 10 and unders? That's basically what they're asking. Can one adult, 2 adults bring in 5 or 6, 10 and under?
As long as they're with that adult. They just want them supervised.
Yeah, they want those kids supervised. So if you
just can't be dropping off kids and leaving them unattended. So they have to go in with a paid adult.
Okay. So,
but if you're in costume at age 10
and you're walking in with an adult, you can get in free.
Exactly.
Okay. And just a couple of deaths on Friday that just I think took everyone by shock. Locally, Gene Reinhardt passed away, and that's a big loss to the community. And then, of course, a big loss to the Georgia Nation, UGA, is Vince Dooley, age 90. I know that when I saw the TV ad that he did for Herschel Walker, he looked, weak, but I didn't know he was that close to passing away.
I just received a word a while ago that Ray Thornton's wife, Vicki Thornton, passed away last night. So our thoughts and prayers with Ray and his family. So she was suffering, had been in the hospital for a while, but again, she passed away last night. So again, our thoughts and prayers with Ray and his family. Vicki Thornton passed away last night. Sad story.
Yeah, it is.
And again, Gene Reinhardt passed away. Again, still remember his father coming by the radio station every morning. I mean, he was like his dad. They just tell so many jokes. I mean, those were two funny guys. And Gene Reinhardt was always had a joke. Every time you saw him, that's what he wanted to do, tell a funny story. And he had 1,000 of them. And they were all funny.
Yeah, some people are just good storytellers, and he was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could he can make you laugh. That's for sure. But that funeral's today at 11 at Reinhardt Sons Chapel. Visitation gets underway at 9:30 this morning.
Okay.
And Vince, that was kind of shocking Friday afternoon getting that news. I said, but from all reports, apparently he had been ill for quite some time. So, but his family was all there. So, again, they said they're going to have a private ceremony, but they're going to have a celebration, public celebration later. So, as soon as we get the details on that, we'll let people know.
Okay.
But that kind of inspired Georgia. Like I said, Kirby said it was good inspiration for the Georgia-Florida game because it happened on the eve of the big game down in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Speaking of big games, boy, what a game coming up this. Who would have thought at the beginning of the season that this would be such a huge game between Georgia and Tennessee? Two undefeated teams, both eastern side of the Eastern Division for the SEC, and it's just a big game. I mean, no one really thought the Tennessee would be where they are right now this year, and they're just beating everybody, just like Georgia.
I don't know what those people in Vegas know, but they got Georgia listed as a 9.5-point favorite in that game.
9.5 points. All right, go Dogs.
That's shocking. Watching Tennessee run up and down the field, those receivers, that quarterback, I don't know.
Get ready for a track meet
especially after
in Sanford
Florida,
Stadium.
Especially after Florida burned us on that long touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Georgia defense better be ready for this machine.
Oh, yeah.
Like Kirby said in the press conference this day, this is a perfect storm coming into Athens, Georgia. They got it rolling. So
yeah, well, Georgia's got it rolling also.
It'll be a huge game.
We are the national champs.
CBS,
we are playing at home.
Another CBS 3:30 game, back to back for Georgia. The Georgia-Florida game is 3:30. This Georgia-Tennessee game is at 3:30 in Athens.
Yep.
Glad I got my ticket early.
Got your ticket, huh?
Ready to roll.
Ready to go to Athens, huh?
It's going to be a fun game.
They're going to Athens. Bob's going to be there cheering the Dogs on the victory.
Go Dogs.
All right. Anything else, Bob?
Just everybody, again, a reminder, we got high school football tonight. It's unusual. I talked to Coach Jay Beauchamp yesterday, did the coach show. He's never been involved in a Monday night game. I've never been a Monday night football in high school. It's just unusual.
I know. I've played the Monday night football theme a few times between 6 and 7 this morning. And Monday night football, Wayne County taking on Burke County, very important region game at JC Stadium. Kickoff of the Wayne County game at 7 o'clock. And our coverage begins at 6 o'clock with the Coaches Show. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.